Okay, yay. I love seeing so many girls on here. Also, it was really exciting. Ashley and I were texting back and forth, but so many girls responded to that post on the team page, which is just exciting. And so I'm so glad y'all are here. For those of you who don't know, I'm Shay. I'm one of Caroline's coaches. So Ashton and I are just kind of teaming up. This is, like she said, really informal, but we wanted to provide just a place for y'all to learn and grow and just get to know other coaches and have that accountability in your journey. I was literally just thinking before I hopped on here, like this community is the bread and butter to what we do, in my opinion. Like it's what keeps me going as a coach. If you are trying to do this by yourself and isolate yourself, more than likely you're not going to be in it for the long run. Like that's just how it is. Like it's so much fun when you get to know people, when you have relationships. And like for those of you who don't know me personally, like y'all, I'm giving 20 minutes a day towards coaching right now, which is not my normal. It's not what I want to give, but that's the season of life I'm in. But it's because of this community and these relationships and these coaches that like I'm encouraged to continue to give what I can and keep going. And so dive into this community if you haven't. That is not what I got on here to say, but there you go. Okay, let me share my screen. All right, can everybody see this okay? I was trying to pull it up on Canva and I couldn't get it to work, so we're just gonna have to do it this way. Okay, we're gonna kick this off. Again, super informal, but we're gonna go through some of these things. If you have questions, honestly, just unmute yourself and talk to me, because the way I had this set up, I might not see a comment come through. Or if you don't want to comment and we'll come back to it, but
I'll try to watch the chat too.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. And yeah, Ashton's just gonna chime in as we go. But okay, I had said Monday through Wednesday, but in reality, we're kind of kicking things off tonight. So Tuesday through Thursday, we're gonna really hold each other accountable. And I would love for Thursday morning to wake up and every single person either be Emerald or have added 2 more people. Because I told people like, hey, if you're Emerald, jump in. Like hitting a diamond is literally, let me mute my messages, otherwise that could get a little crazy. Hitting diamond is literally just hitting Emerald over and over and over again. And so no matter where you're at, our hearts in this is to grow our businesses. And so that's what we hope that we can help you do. Full transparency, you got to take action though. Like if you want to grow this business, you have to move forward. You have to take action. You have to get uncomfortable. So that is what this group is for. We're going to go through some things, answer questions, just give you some tangible tips and tricks that you can do every single day in this business to really go to the next level. I don't know what y'all's personal goals are. I hope you know your why. But y'all, I work full-time in healthcare and I have a 5-month-old. I want to be home more with my family and serve my family. Like that's something I'm working towards in this business. So whatever yours is, think about it and just know that Emerald is a stepping stone to that. Okay, Emerald Coach is super easy. Also, I'm going to be honest, I didn't update this slides. I'm sorry, I should have, but I might be saying a few things just because Beachbody has changed since I made these. So just FYI on that. But Emerald Coach, literally it's one person on your right side, one person on your left. This can be a coach like this picture shows, or it can be a coach / preferred customer. So literally to hit Emerald, you guys, all you need is 2 customers who love products, who are getting results and want to continue staying on those every month. Like that's all it is. Obviously, yes, if you're going to grow a business, like you have to bring on working coaches. The business doesn't grow if you don't build your team. But that first stepping stone, you can have 2 preferred customers if you want to. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. That's all it is. So basically what hitting Emerald does, it opens doors for your business. If you are only signing up customers and only selling products, that's great at first. It's going to bring in commission, but there comes a point where you might kind of get burnt out because it's not growing and you're just doing the same things over and over. But when you start to advance and rank in this business and grow your team, that's when doors are going to be open. Obviously, y'all know like all of our hearts are not, it's not all about the income. That's not what I'm trying to share, but it does help us serve our families better. And so it is important. And like I said, a lot of times I see people getting burnt out because they're doing all the things, but they're never growing in this business. And so we want to help you grow at the same time, hopefully quicker than we have. But Emerald basically opens the doors for your business. One of the big things that it allows you to do is earn team cycle bonuses. which is basically you earn those from the volume you bring in. So whether it's your customers, whether it's your coaches, you are getting volume. And through that, you can earn bonuses. Full transparency, we're going to talk about this in a second. I earn probably 75 to 90% of my income every week is from my team cycle bonuses. I'm not building my business from commissions of challenge packs. Does it help? Absolutely. Does it cover my products? Yes. But the way that I'm making the income I'm making is through my bonuses. So just know that, like, you're not going to see an exponential growth in income until you start to move up in rank, until you start to build that team with coaches, preferred customers, and earning these bonuses. Emerald is literally a stepping stone to diamond. So obviously, if we're in this for the long run, we want to continue to grow. And this is how I tell my coaches, like, if diamond kind of makes you like, I'm not in it to build a business, like, that's not my heart. Okay, well, think of it this way. Hitting emerald, hitting diamond, that is multiplying our impact for the kingdom. Like, literally, you can only do so much. Your light can shine super, super bright, but think about one light in a room versus 10,000 lights in a room. Like, how much brighter is that? And so that is basically what growing this business can do, especially through, our community and our team, because our hearts are to point to the Lord. And so it's definitely a stepping stone towards that. And obviously, you're getting that credibility, you're getting recognition, whether it's recognition through Beachbody or our team, or just being able to share that on social media. Like, most people have no idea what Emerald Coach is, but if you get recognized and you get to share that, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, like, this girl's actually doing something. So that's just a few things to think about when it comes to Emerald. And Ashton literally interrupted me because I'm just about to get on the roll. So
Girl, you're crushing it.
Okay, so let's talk about how to go Emerald. We've already talked about the very basics, and that's PC or coach on each side. But I also want to talk about this. Okay, so this can get a little confusing. We have a lot of questions about this. Let me move. Sorry, I had to move everybody's faces. Okay, so got to regain my train of thought because I was moving my stuff around on my screen. Controlled business center. So let's talk about this for a second. Beachbody allows you to have a controlled business center. It's called U+2 rule. So it's not like you're cheating the business. It's not like you're doing anything crazy. This is literally an opportunity Beachbody opens up for you to help you succeed and to continue to grow in this. And so one of the biggest ways and fastest ways you can grow is by signing up your spouse and or a close family member. I should have double checked this before I hopped on here. I know it can be a parent. Ashton, do you remember, can it be a sibling? Or is it just a parent?
I'll look it up while you're talking.
Okay, I'm gonna let her double check that because I forgot. Because not everyone's married. We know that. Ashton has her mom, so there you go. Sorry, Ashton, I didn't mean anything by that. But
Nothing taken.
The whole point is you get to control one of these. So honestly, y'all, that makes Emerald 10 times easier because that's you only signing up one other person to fill that spot. But I do want to talk about this for a second. So very early on in my business, probably my goal was to hit Success Starter first, and then I did do Emerald. It was a lot harder at that point, so it had to be a coach. And so I really had to find somebody who was willing to sign up as a coach. Now it can be a PC. But I signed Caleb up very, very early in my business. Now, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. That was the 1 month and only month of my 3 years of coaching that I have been in the negative as far as what I made, because it was an investment in our part. I had to sign him up. I chose to do a total solution pack. You can do it different ways, but in my opinion, that is the best way to do it because you can get your products, you can get all of that stuff, you make them active, you don't have to pay a separate coach fee and buy products. There's different ways to do this. But I bought a total solution package through Caleb's account. Like I said, it was an investment, absolutely. But y'all, 3 years into this business, if my husband was not at the top of that, I would not be anywhere close to where I am. And so whether it's your spouse, whether it's your parent, Ashton's going to double check, but sign someone up who's close to you. Now, here's the benefit of this. You can never go back and put that family member at the top of your business center. Like once you sign up 5 people, unless those 5 people go away, your person is never going to be at the top. And so it is important that if you're ready to go all in and you're ready to commit to Success Club every month and to serving people, that you just go ahead and take that leap and sign somebody up. Because what it's going to do is it's going to earn volume on that side. So you're going to be able to send orders through that account. you're going to be able to kind of double dip in a sense. And so, for instance, I'm going to use Caleb. My goal is to hit Success Club. I hit Success Club in my account. I move over to his and I send orders through his. Or if it's not Success Club points, if it's just a plain order that I'm not going to get Success Club points for, I send every single one of those things through Caleb's account. What that's doing is bringing in more volume. So he's getting paid the commission, AKA we are, because it goes into the same bank account. But not only are we getting paid commission for that, we're also getting volume, which means I'm getting more team cycle bonuses every single week. And so the benefits of doing that on your weak side is because you want to build that side up. You're going to have tons of volume coming in through your strong side. That's not something you have to worry about right now. But if you'll put them over there on your weak side, you're going to have volume coming up through both sides, which is going to be benefiting you in the long run. Ashton, did you look that up? Or are you still looking at it?
I'm still looking. I haven't found it yet.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just saw you like being still. I was like, well, maybe she's found it.
I'm reading.
No, you're good. So that is the importance of really, if you're ready to go all in, going ahead and signing someone up that you know. Here's the thing too. A lot of people get worried like, okay, well, if I sign that person up and I'm controlling that account, then I got to keep it active. Yes, you do to maintain Emerald, but just remember that you can send orders through that person's account. If you will be consistent in your invites and your follow-ups in your business tracker and make it a goal to help 3-4 people a month, you can send at least one order through that person's account. And that way you're not having to purchase anything different than what you would be purchasing as your, like if you were just signed up as a coach without them there. So just know that, yes, you have to keep them active, but if you'll send an order through that account, it's going to give you volume, plus it's going to cover their active status, so you don't have to order products through both.
And there was a question about waiting to sign up. So I would say that depends on how often you're signing up preferred customers. So if you are consistently signing up preferred customers for people to take advantage of the discount or the early unlock of Lift More, like depending on how you're signing them up, if you're constantly adding new preferred customers, then you're constantly having new active preferred customers on each leg. So I wouldn't wait to sign up your spouse, because you can go ahead and start getting those team cycle bonuses if you just have one preferred customer. Financially, you have to see what's right for you, but I definitely wouldn't wait, because you can use a preferred customer on the other side and hit Emerald overnight and start getting those team cycle bonuses.
Yeah, I agree with what Ashton said. When I signed up, I would have said the opposite. I would have said wait, but now that we can put preferred customers underneath there, like I always say, if you have a controlled account, I tell my girls, like, sign up 2 to 3 preferred customers, like always have at least 2 on that side before you move to the opposite, because you can always control your controlled account. You can't control the other side. So get 2 to 3 people on there. And if one drops off, if you're continuously adding people, like Ashton said, then you're going to be getting those bonuses. So the benefit is in your hand, as long as that's something, you can do financially from the get-go. But like I said, it usually doubles itself pretty quickly if you're being consistent. Now, hear me out on this. If you're not being consistent in this business, Emerald is not necessarily going to benefit you. You have to be doing the things. You have to commit to signing up at least 1 or 2 people a month, preferably hitting Success Club to get those bonuses. But yeah, I go off of what Ashton said. And this is, okay, I've already said all this, and this is honestly a really old number, but I do want to share. So my first month of coaching, and obviously read the bottom, like Beachbody does not guarantee this. You have to put in the work. You have to be consistent. But benefits of having that controlled business center is you can double dip, which is what I was explaining. You get paid plus volume. It allows you to retail through their account, so to send orders through their account. And y'all just disregard this little last part, but I used to recommend people doing a challenge pack. So that way, a nutrition pack, but now nutrition stuff comes with our total solution. So it's kind of the same now. But I shared this 2 years ago, and this number has grown since then, but I went from making, consistently 150 to 250 a month, depending on just challenge packs, to obviously an exponential growth over the years, literally because I had my husband there and I was sending orders through his account. So it does pay off if you are hitting Success Club. Okay, staying active. So to maintain your Emerald status and continue growth, you need 2 coaches or preferred customers to remain active. This is literally, I just went over all this. I got ahead of myself, but these are just different ways that you can keep those accounts active. You can also share these. And if y'all are not a part of Boss Babes Facebook page, there are so many graphics shared that are like awesome. I literally just save them to like folders in Facebook so I can come back to them. But you could probably like search in that Facebook page staying active and you would see a million other options and graphics for this. But this is just easy ways for you to remember, okay, this is how I can stay active. Also ways to share with your preferred customers or coaches if they want to know how to stay active themselves. And like, here's the thing, especially if you have a controlled account, if you're able to, I always recommend if you are sending orders to that account, or if you are ordering, sorry, if you are actually ordering, try different things through that account. Like keep your Shakeology in your account, but if you don't have an order to go through your controlled account and you're actually spending the money, then get out of your comfort zone, buy weekender kits to give away, to give to new coaches who sign up, buy new things to try so you can talk about it, buy sample packets of Energize so you can send to your new customers. Yes, it's an investment, but y'all, this community and growing it is truly an investment. Like if you invest in your people and love them well, it's going to grow. But that's another topic for another day. This is just different ways to kind of stay active.
I also, so I drink Shakeology, Recover, Energize. And so I only order my Shakeology under myself and I order everything else under my mom's account because I'm going to order it anyways. And that gives me volume on that leg. So once you have that kind of wiggle room, you can kind of play with what volume is going to help you bonus. And I only order Shakeology under me to help my 94 Success Club. And I order everything else under my mom. And then I kind of make money off of stuff that I'm ordering for myself as well, because you're allowed that controlled account.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing with Caleb's. And literally after I hit Success Club in my account, everything is sent through Caleb's account. Like I even have renewals that I send through Caleb's account. Like y'all, if you know your people and you have a good relationship with them, I promise you that when you tell them, hey, I know like you're signed up under me, but I'm sending this this order through my husband's account. So when it asks to swap to Caleb as your coach, like just say yes, I'm doing it for organizational purposes, but nothing changes for you. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. And nobody cares. They're more than happy to continue going with it. Like I've never had anybody be like, wait, what are you doing? And so that's literally what I do. If I've hit Success Club, everything else goes through Caleb's account that month. So that is staying active. And then sign up one more person. So we literally have already talked about that. Here's the thing, y'all, do not overcomplicate this. I don't know why Emerald sounds so scary, because literally all it's doing is serving two people, like helping two people get set up with a challenge pack, with products. And here's the thing, sign them up as a preferred customer if you're comfortable with that. Give them options, tell them what you're doing. Like we're not trying to hide it or be like, oh, I'm doing this to grow my business. Tell them what you're doing. Give them the option that if they don't want to continue, this is what it looks like. But I think you might be surprised how many people actually stay on products when you go this route to start with, because it's cheaper. And when they look at like when they look at what they're going to pay the next month, like $100 looks way better than 130, 140. And so a lot of people actually stay on it. Rebecca said, okay, go ahead. Sorry, I saw it pop up. Does my hubby have to pay the coaching fee as well? Yes. So anytime you're signed up as a coach, you do have to pay that coaching fee. Like I said, y'all, hitting Emerald truly is an investment. I'm not trying to hide that part. It's an investment up front. But if you will consistently hit Success Club, that investment is well worth it and you don't even notice it. And yes, unless you're military, I always forget that. And then, so like I said, don't overcomplicate it. All you're doing is signing people up with what you're signed up with. If you're a new coach and you're like, I can't hit Emerald, I don't even know what to offer people. Don't learn all the Beachbody options right now. Literally, what are you doing? Are you doing 21-day fix? Are you doing Lift 4? Well, that's fine. Don't even share all the other things right now. Like keep it super simple, y'all, and just walk this journey with people. You're going to learn as you go. And the more that you're in this, the more programs you're doing, the more you're going to feel comfortable talking about that, but don't overcomplicate it at first. There's so many options, nutrition, workout wise, especially now that we have body and cycling, like it's endless. The possibilities are endless. And at the end of the day, like everyone deserves to live a healthy lifestyle. Like I know for me, that being a part of this community and allowing just the Lord to really shift my mindset and perspective on health and fitness, like I'm a completely different person. I view workouts, I view my body, I view all of this stuff differently. So when you think about Emerald, think of that. Like, how has this changed your life, and how can I serve someone in the same way? Don't hold back that blessing of sharing this with others or allowing their life to be changed just because you're scared to ask, or you're scared they're going to think you're being salesy and just trying to build a business. More times than not, if you're worried about that, that means your motives really are pure, and like it's not going to come across that way. So don't stress yourselves out, y'all. Okay, Success Club. Like I said, Emerald is awesome, but you have to be hitting Success Club to get the team cycle bonuses. So keep that in mind. Success Club is literally the foundation of working a successful business. I've hit Success Club every single month since I've started. Now, that's not to say if you miss a month, you're a failure. Absolutely not. That is not what I'm saying. But if you will consistently shoot for Success Club, consistently help 3 people, that is going to be what is going to really move this business forward and allow you to see the benefits of Emerald. And I almost forgot, but once you hit Emerald, yes, you get in team cycle bonuses if you're Emerald and hitting Success Club, but also don't forget that Beachbody has a new customer lead program. And so what that means is every time a new customer gets on Beachbody, they go and do it themselves. They don't go through a coach, they're given a coach, because that's the heart of Beachbody. It's not just signing people up. It's signing people up and helping them stay consistent by plugging them in with a coach and community. And so you actually get free customers. This is going to wax and wane, but y'all, I'll never forget when MBF released, I got like 35 new customers in a month because I hit Success Club and I was an Emerald coach. Like, that's insane. And if you're hitting Success Club 10, you get the commission off that the first time. If not, you're getting commission off of them every other time. So that can really build up. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the Success Club and starter things. That's just, I don't really know why I have this on there for Push to Emerald. But okay, here's the thing, y'all. We're ready to take action. That's what this group is for. You can sit here and listen to Ashton and I talk every day, all day. But if you don't do the things that we're about to give you, then it's not going anywhere. So let's get uncomfortable. Let's take action these next few days. Step 1, go to your calendar and write down your Emerald goal date. Like, I literally want everyone to do this. It is 7:42. At 7:44, like I'm literally giving you, no, 7:43. Y'all don't need 2 minutes. 1 minute. Write down your Emerald goal date and drop it in the chat. This is no later than 2 months from now. I need to update this. It should be no later than like 2 days from now, if I'm being honest, because Emerald's super easy. So everybody drop it in the chat. We'll be late for Fit for His Glory call if nobody drops in the chat. I'm just kidding.
And y'all, especially with Lift More right now. So Lift More at this moment is only available for coaches and preferred customers. If you get 2 people to do Lift More tomorrow, you're Emerald. Like, that's all it takes. You have to take this big, scary, I don't know how to do it, out of it. You just have to sign 2 people up to join your next boot camp with the discount. That's it. Or 1 person and your husband or your mom. I still can't find out about sister or brother, but I know your husband and your mom.
I really do think it's just a parent or a spouse, but I could be wrong. We can double check and,
I think child too.
Maybe a child.
I don't think sibling, but
Sorry,
I still can't find it.
I should have double checked that before I got on this call. We'll send in the group message though.
Yes.
Okay, everybody's saying like August. Okay, so no later than August. Honestly, y'all, our goal should be July 29th. Like, that's
Yes.
So that's the goal I'm giving y'all. Also, whoever said 8/8, Amber, that's my birthday. So happy birthday to me if you hit Emerald. Okay, so you have your date, you have it written down. Make a list of 5 people that you want to add to your team. This can be customers, this can be family members, this can be people you went to college with. Like, who are 5 people that you want to add to your team that you know would benefit from this community, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, like literally, it doesn't matter how. I want you to make a list of 5 people. And then what I want you to do is let your coach know what your date is. So it doesn't have to be Asher and I. I literally, if you were on this call, I want you to send a text to your coach tonight and say, this is my Emerald goal date. These are the 5 people that I want to add to my team. Whether it's me and a preferred customer or a coach. We want to know who are 5 people you've thought about. And then I want you to get uncomfortable and I want you to share your vision on social media. I want you to invite people. I want you to reach out to your upline if you have questions, if you need guidance. But this is where the magic happens, y'all. If you always stay scared to the invite, then you're never going to get a yes. Because like people, you cannot say no for people. Just remember that. Don't put no's in other people's mouths. Like ask them. If they say no, okay. But if they say yes, you just might be surprised how many people actually are willing and ready to go. They just need you to reach out and to say, come on, let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. Actually, I'm going to share one more thing with y'all. If I can figure this out real quick. Hold on.
So I'm going to kind of summarize this for us. So you are at the top of your business. And to hit Emerald, you need 1 preferred customer or coach on each side of your business, right? 1 can be your husband or your mom, and 1 can be a preferred customer or a friend who wants to work the business with you. You and those people have to stay active. So if you're constantly signing up new preferred customers on each side, you're constantly having active preferred customers growing, and you'll have people underneath you that are also ordering each month. So I wouldn't stay too worried about the active as long as you're adding new people each month. So just think about it. You either need 2 people to join Lift More with a discount, or you need your husband or a family member and 1 person to join Lift More with the discount. Okay. That's our focus. Super simple. And once you get that, you get to start team cycle bonusing every week. Like these bonuses come in every week as you're growing and as you're selling underneath those people, you're going to see more income more consistently. So focus on the easy. We're inviting to Lift More. We're all doing Lift More right now. It's only available for preferred customers. So if they want to buy it right now, they're going to get you towards Emerald, right? And our goal is to get them off the couch to build consistency, which they can do through this next boot camp or whatever boot camp you're doing. And it's $140. Okay. It's cheap right now for these people to join us. It's the cheapest it's going to be for a long time.
Yes. Bring it. Okay. This is a little checklist that I created a while back. I'm going to share this in the message thread after we get off this call. You do not have to follow this, but if you want something that is super consistent, simple, and is going to help you grow your business, here's just a simple push to Emerald. It literally focuses on the same things our daily tracker does, but make sure that you are doing those invites, that you're talking about coaching, that you're sharing about it on your stories. Y'all, this is something I've had to grow in. If you're not sharing about coaching, people have no idea you have a business. So if you're only inviting and sharing about challenge groups, you're only going to attract challengers, which is great. Some of my best coaches have been my top challengers. There's power in that. But you also have to be sharing that there's a business opportunity in this to grow your team. And so I'm not going to go through these, but here's like a simple checklist. And also it has a little invite list. So if over the next 3 days, you just want something simple, I'm going to share this with y'all so you can have it. Yes.
And I found the easiest way for me to share about coaching is sharing about how this community has changed my life, because you become so much more rooted in this community when you're a coach, right? Like we all loved it when we were challengers, but we really dove in when we became a coach, and your own accountability by sharing your journey. Like my own accountability was stepped up tenfold when I became a coach and I was sharing my life on social media. So if all you have to do is talk about, oh my gosh, I just got on this call and these girls are firing me up and we're really leaning in together on this business together and they're encouraging me, and my own accountability has been stepped up by being a coach. It's that simple to share about the business, as long as you're talking about it all the time, because you're putting it in front of your people that, hey, I'm not just here on my own journey. I'm here to invite you into this business opportunity as well.
And I'm going to end on this and we'll open up for questions real quick. And yes, we'll do a boomerang at the end. I'd already planned on that. So if you're not on the screen and you're doing something, prepare yourself in just a few minutes. I want you to be on the screen. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, here's another just really big challenge to you girls. We're talking about business things. We're talking about building. We're talking about inviting. But here's my biggest challenge to you. Lean into this community.
Yes.
Be involved in text threads. If you don't have a purpose partner, get one. Have real life conversations. Be on team calls. I know life is busy. I know it's crazy, but I made these team calls a priority from day one. And it's because of that I'm still here, because I got to know people. I created relationships. If you're struggling with sharing about coaching, lean into the community yourself, because it's so hard not to share just the way that these people and this like opportunity can impact your life. But like I said, if you're over on an island trying to do it by yourself, you're not going to have those stories. So lean in. I promise you, like, it's not scary. This community is like really personal to me, honestly. I could share about that for an hour later on, but lean into it. It's going to make sharing so much easier and so much more authentic. So any questions real quick before we take a picture and we're going to end in prayer. Y'all's to do is I want, Ashton, what do you want their daily check-in to be? Coach invites or what?
I think you should check in with whatever tracker you're using. So if you're using the Emerald tracker that she just showed, we're going to send it in the group, take a picture, screenshot it, whatever. Or if you're using the daily business tracker, take a picture and send it. Even if it's not finished, y'all, I want you to use this as accountability to hold yourself accountable and the group accountable. Okay. Whatever tracker you're using, share it every night.
Yes. Ask questions in that group. Like, that's what we're here for. And also, I didn't tell Ashton this before I hopped on here, but this is my decision right off the bat real quick. For every person, so on Friday, if we have anybody that hits Emerald, we're going to put your name in a drawing, and I'm going to send you a new tub of the strawberry lemonade Energize. Or if you don't like it, I'll send you whatever, but it's amazing for those who haven't tried it. So
it's the best.
If we have one person that hits Emerald, woohoo. If we have 10 people, then we're going to draw a winner. So
yes,
something, I don't know about y'all, but Energize gets me pumped. So let me check the chat real quick.
I think that's it. Yes, we're going to share the checklist, and it looks like you all got your dates. Remember to text your upline with your date of when you want to lock in Emerald by Friday if you want some free Energize, and who you're hoping to invite on your team.
Yes. Okay. We're going to do a boomerang. Hold on. I'll tell y'all when. I always have to get my camera to like pick up people's faces. Okay. I'm just going to wave. Y'all do whatever on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay. Okay. Thank y'all for being on here. This is really exciting. 16 ladies. And I know 2 of my coaches texted me and I knew they weren't going to be able to be on. So hopefully there's more people that's watching this recording. I'm going to let Ashton end us in prayer, and then we're going to hop over. Caroline has a Fit for His Glory call scheduled tonight. So be on there. Be on there.
Yes. Okay, let's pray. Lord, we just come to you tonight, God, so thankful for this community, so thankful for you just using social media and a company like Beachbody to bring these women together, God. We give you all the glory in this moment for this opportunity, Lord. Let us never take this opportunity to build this business for granted, but also, God, let us never to make it about us. Let us remember that you changed our lives so much. In some way, we are touched by you through this community, through this transformation of our lives, whatever it is, God, let us to remember how much that you have changed us, and let that fuel us to invite others into this community. There are women out there, God, who need to know you. There are women who need community. There are women who need to change their lives. And Lord, help us to be your hands and feet to go out and find those women and invite them in. We thank you, God, for the fire and the passion that you put in our hearts. Lord, I just pray a blessing over every girl who is listening to this call, who joined us for this call, God. I just pray that you will take their actions and their work, God, and that you will make it fruitful for them, whatever that looks like for this business, Lord. We just follow your direction. We thank you, God, for this opportunity. We never take it for granted, Lord. And we just praise you in this moment, Lord. I pray you bless these women and their businesses, and let's go out and make a difference. In your precious name, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay. Let's do this, girls. We'll start.
Thank y'all for being on. Let's freaking crush it.